What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Frieren Beyond Journey's End. We are continuing our journey from last time where we got a really fantastic episode. It was really sweet, heartwarming. We got a bit of backstory between Frieren and Himmel, and it was, as I say, pretty sweet. It was... It's a feel-good episode, man. It's really well done. And I guess the journey continues then, right? We move onward to our next destination, I suppose. So I cannot wait to see where we go from here. We're still going to the we still need to get that license, right? That magic license for Frieren, because obviously the times have changed. So I don't know when are we going to get to that point, but that is definitely like the next major thing that we need to tackle on right before we move onwards to the Northern Realms. But yeah. Really super excited. Early access full uncut reactions available on the Patreon, links in the description below. But if you want to see the timer-based reaction, which is full, but you have to get your own copy and sync it up with the timer, then it is also available in the description. There's a link to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let us jump straight into it. Smells like trouble. Why was that animation so extra? That was so cute.
私がフリーレン様と旅に出てからですと4年ほどになります。
俺は1年くらいだな。
How time flies.
そうか。
We're gonna animate their hair every single time. Jesus, man. The production in this show just never ceases to amaze me.
チーフでしょうか。フリーレン様がミミックに引っかかるので。
Oh no.
違う。足りないのはもっと重要なものだ。
Oh, I love how the music cuts
年
there.
上のお姉さんだよ。普通はパーティーに一人くらいは。
I mean, you
フリーレンがいるでしょうが。やだ、お姉さんじゃないもん。
She doesn't look like one.
悪かったね。
Sorry about that. Oh. Definitely smells like trouble. Sleeping spell?
どういうことだ?
Everyone but the animals.
厄介事の匂いがするし。
She said the thing.
なあ、フリーレン。呪いって何なんだ?
その中でも人類が未だに解明できていない魔法を呪いと呼んでいるんだ。
Love this world building.
人類の魔法技術じゃ原理も解除方法もわからない。
Yeah. There are certain spells that humanity has not been able to learn yet.
僧侶が使う女神様の魔法なら話は別だ。女神様の魔法は聖典に記されていて、聖典の所持者しか使えない。
じゃあ呪いはフリーレンでもうまく防げないのか。
Wonder if Fern can.
俺ら現在進行形で呪われてるってこと？怖い。
Calm down.
これなら呪いをかけた発信源を叩いた方が早い。
Alright. Better to take down the source then. Oh no.
シュタルク様が。
Shit.
5秒間目覚めさせるのが限界だ。
ないのと同じですね。
Yeah, don't waste it then. Yeah. Alright, we got a ticking time bomb. Won't be long until like Sane or Fern or Frieren, until there's only one left, of course. Fern is...
小休止だって言ったのに。
That's why she was feeling sleepy in the beginning of the episode. Alright. Never mind what I said earlier about Fern being able to resist it.
じゃあザイン、魔物が出たら起こしてね。一人で戦っちゃダメだよ。
Well, don't go to sleep now.
俺の魔法じゃ5秒しか。フリーレン。
Oh, you can hear like. But this is perfect for Zane's character though, because obviously we need to, to see what he's capable of.
眠った村人はこいつの肥料ってわけか。
Reminds me of an Elden Ring boss. Okay. Oh.
つ俺の魔法を反射させたのか。
Love this music playing in the back.
正確にコアを打ち抜か
They played it multiple times already before.
このままじゃ
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
フリーを起こすか。
何を考えているのかわからないんですよ。
Hmm.
彼女は魔王を必ず倒すと言いました。
And she did. Well, Himmel did, but
一人で戦っちゃダメだよ。私が必ず倒すから。
trust her. I swear if Frieren wakes up and just uses his old track again.
フリーレン、コアだけを。
Flawless. Flawless.
わかった。
Well done.
何この状況。
And the two birds as well, just there.
このご恩は忘れません。
Mm. Making new memories for the future, right?
おかげで最高の目覚めでした。
It's an old lady.
ありがとうね。偉いぞ。魔法都市オイサーストまでの中継地点だね。やっと半分ですか。
Halfway.
言いにくいのですが、もうロギンが。
おい、そこのお前。
Oh.
いい体だ。容姿も悪くない。
Excuse me?
お前、私の屋敷に来い。
What? Stark of our people. But hey, they are looking for money, right? So might be a good opportunity.
こういうのは困ります。
Orden.
ここは北側諸国の三大騎士。
Of course, Frieren has history.
シュタルク、お前と話すにはママの許可が。
Calls her mommy.
行くよ、シュタルク。フリーレン様。
Yeah, think about the money.
話くらいなら聞いてあげてもいいかな。
Good call. Yeah, at least hear him out and see what he has in store.
中央諸国クレ地方の戦士の村だ。
そうか。私の家系も元はその村の一族。
Ah. I wonder if that has to do with their hair.
シュタルク様に似ていますね。
瓜二つだ。
Awfully a lot.
一月前に魔族との大きな戦いがあってな。その時にビルトが戦死した。
Ah. So you need a replacement. Oh, this shot of... Oh! Beautiful.
この地方の守りの要だ。消耗した兵力を立て直すまで。
Yeah. Yeah.
3ヶ月後にこの地方の有力者が集まる社交会が開かれる。
Oh, beautiful. It's a painting as well.
シュトラール金貨10枚。
1年は3食おやつ付きで生活できますよ。
Snacks
魔
for
導
a
書も
year.
つけて。
第一、額の傷はどうするんだよ。
もともと民衆にはビルトは療養中だと。
Yeah, you can make it a part of the story,
そ
right?
いつは名誉の
Yeah.
ガーベル、シュタルクに作法を叩き込め。
Interesting. I'm in. That's a lot of sweets.
シュタルク様、作法の練習はどうですか？
I want Fern to help him. Come on, Fern. Oh.
どうかな。
Oh.
似合ってない。
ひどい。
But that is genuine though, what she said. It doesn't suit you. Because she knows the real Stark.
息子が死んでからまだ2ヶ月も経っていないんだろ。
私は息子の遺言に従っているだけだ。
Hmm.
あまり気分のいいものではない。
Yeah, I wouldn't think so as well. But if it is his son's like final wish, I can see why.
ムート、もっと背筋を伸ばせ。
Younger brother?
後継ぎになるというのになかなか上達せん。
それにく
Yeah.
オルデン教はムートのことどう思っているんだ。
兄ほどの才はないな。だが努力家だ。
Difference between his father and him.
それムートに言ってやった方がいいぜ。
いつも言っている。だから調子に乗ってなかなか上達せん。
私も作法の練習をするんですか？
年頃の男子が一人で行くことなどあり得ると思うのか。
Oh.
それともママが連れて行ってくれるのか。
I can't. I can't. The fact that Frieren being called mommy all the time in this episode is great. I love it. Even Sane's like, wait, what? Oh man. I cannot stress this enough. The angles and the animation in this entire episode has been incredible. If they
ノギンのためだろ。
if they make them both dance. Mwah. Man, this episode is just shipping them entirely and I am in! Yes! Oh! Oh! How the... Beautiful. God. It's the fact that it is not 3D, you know? And it doesn't feel rotoscope at all.
ケーキ食べる。
Mood. Frieren is such a mood.
依頼は終了だ。
What are you feeling, Stark? Oh, beautiful. With the painting in the back.
俺はあんたの息子の代わりじゃないぜ。
Yep.
私もお前の父親の代わりでは。お前の顔なんて二度と見たくないと心にもない言葉だった。
俺も心にもない言葉を言っちまったんだ。
そうか。
Oh, no ending credits. I love this decision.
もう半日になりますよ。ガーベル様も困ってます。
早くして。
少なくとも後継ぎには困らなそうだ。
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was a fantastic episode. The second half of this episode was beautiful, beautifully done. And the entire episode is, once again, just proving how the production quality and the production value of this show is almost second to none. In terms of like recent shows and even shows of like the past couple of years, even like I'm trying to think of like any other show. There are some, but none of them has been able to keep up with the same quality for over 15 episodes. You will sometimes see, you know, dips in quality, maybe in like a couple of episodes, especially towards like the second half of a season. Frieren so far has just been nothing but getting better and better and better, and I'm just like, I wish all shows are like this. It's a sad reality that is like almost impossible due to the circumstances of like the industry and such, but it's very doable. The last time that I've been like this impressed in terms of like animation quality that has, you know, that is consistent throughout has been basically any work from Kyoto Animation. So the fact that this is coming from Madhouse itself is really invigorating the Madhouse brand after, you know, all of these years of kind of not going into obscurity, but more so falling behind every other studio, especially like if you compare it to their counterparts. But still though, like props to like everybody who is working on this show, the directors, the animators, cinematographers, key animators, in-betweeners, everyone. You can definitely tell that they put their heart and soul into this. Like, this is a passion project, and it shows. But putting that all aside, as we talk more deeper into like the story and the characters throughout this episode, the first half of the episode, we kind of we are essentially learning a bit more and more about the world. We got a bit of lore, we got a bit of world building, we got a bit of history. While I will say that it's mostly, I guess in terms of like characters, it mostly serves the purpose of showcasing Sane's. This is Sane's moment, right? In the first half. So every other character already has their episode or their moment, if you will, right? Stark has that moment with the dragon. Fern has her entire arc being built upon when she was still studying and learning, and especially fighting I'm forgetting his name, Zoltrak. No, the that's the spell name, but you know who I'm talking about. So having the incredible animation at display as he's fighting this sort of flower monster, which I mentioned during the reaction, kind of reminded me a lot of like an Elden Ring boss or an Elden Ring enemy, though obviously not the first to come up with such a concept. Like there's plenty of other fantasy stories out there that kind of has this sort of enemy. It's not unique. It's very common, I would say, but it's really fun to see Sane just kind of trying to tackle this enemy and trying to weave around like the camera movement, the animation, and all of that stuff. Just beautiful display. But what I really want to talk about, especially in the first half of the episode, is when Frieren talked about how there are many spells and magic that humanity has not been able to study or replicate from the monsters and the beasts, right? Because obviously Soltrak, as I mentioned, I remember the one who invented Soltrak. It's Qual. But as Zoltrak being an example, but that's like hundreds of years ago, like 80 years almost at this point. That was like an example, right? And obviously there's probably a couple of more to do so, but it's the matter of like it is hard. You could almost say that these types of magic sort of come from the monsters themselves, who as of now are also like beings that humanity cannot even trust at this point. Like they have not changed at all, right? And regardless on whether or not this is going to be relevant to the plot or not, it's still cool to learn and understand the structure and how the world works, because now we sort of have an idea. Now when we are facing against monsters and demons and beasts and other things that are not human, we know that they're going to have tricks up their sleeves. We know that they're going to be we know that they're going to have magic that we don't. And we know that if something unusual happens, chances are it's probably going to be because of them. Because if it's not them, then we would have easily, decipher like, oh, this is, a human can do this, but not this case, right? And another thing that I do find interesting is, of course, when Frieren talked about like how only certain people can use certain magics, and especially here, only the magic of like the great goddess that has already been put into book, right? That has already been written. Only those are the ones that we can kind of comprehend and we can kind of understand, and still only a select few can do that. Sane being one of them, because we saw Sane, using the book and casting a spell to fight the flower monster. But yeah, interesting stuff. Now, of course, the more we venture out into, other places and meeting other people and helping them out, obviously we're going to be making new memories. The people of the village will remember our heroes, will remember this party, and in the second half of the episode, the lord of this kingdom will also remember our party, especially Stark. This has finally dawned on me. This has been, I think, something that the show is slowly establishing, but at this point, I feel like it's pretty clear what it is, and that is, we are not making memories just for ourselves. No, we are making memories for the people that so that they can remember us in the future, right? It is them who will make us eternal. It is them who will remember us forever. It is them who will make statues of us. They are the ones that will be singing praises of us. It's about them, right? Because for Frieren, it's whenever we, remember back, obviously it's Frieren's memories. We are looking back at hers. But in reality, her memories won't be as poignant and as meaningful if not for the fact that other people also share those same memories. And it's the act of kindness, it's the act of helping other people, it's the act of having an impact on those people that these names of these party members, these band of goofballs, will be in their minds forever. And I think that's beautiful. I think the second half of the episode is also fantastic for Stark's character as well, especially his developments, because it's also giving him reassurance, if you will, because Stark has always has this lingering in his mind in regards to like his past, right? About his village, especially in regards to his father and brother, right? Something that he has always had regrets on before, right? Unable to help them, feeling, helpless, and just the fact that his father has been really hard on him, and seeing the Lord and seeing his only son now, who is the heir to the throne, but seeing them, not acting the same way as Stark and his father, showcasing to him that there is good in this world, showcasing to him that no, not every father is like that, and seeing how Lord Orden treats his son way better and way more respectfully than Stark's was also a nice thing to see, because sometimes you see these types of characters and you can have a stinky idea of like, I don't know, dude. I mean, you feel very cold-hearted, but no, like this is a genuine father, right? A genuine person who's just trying to, make his best, especially after the fact that he has lost his son and obviously have an argument with him before he passes away. Typical, but it just makes him not only, compelling, but also you can feel sorry for him. Like you obviously can understand that he is trying to make, the right thing, right? He's trying to not make the same mistake again. And I do love how at the very end of the episode, the two of them kind of talk face to face against each other, in terms of like, what are they doing? Like their actual motive, and I love that they addressed it immediately and they fully understand and they say, yeah, you're not going to be a replacement of my son, and you're not going to be a replacement of my father, but we gotta keep moving on. We gotta keep continuing, not just their legacy, but also not making the same mistakes again. Like this is prime example of breaking the cycle, and I love it. Now, in between that, we had a treat, if you will, as I would say, because this is a treat. The show is, I think, um uh yeah, it's clear that the show knows that we know that these two, come on, man. Just guess already. I love this pair. I adore them. I think they are adorable. I think they're sweet. Seeing them grow from like animosity at the very start of their journey, like ew, into something, like something that is more accepting. They understand. They're starting to understand each other. They're learning about each other. It's been a year for them to, to be in this party, and it's a believable journey that they have become this way, and treating us with an incredibly well animated dance sequence. Oh, what more is there to say? So yeah, I really love this episode. It was great as usual. And I am excited for the next episode. So see you all then. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Peace.